Hey guys, welcome back. I have a surprise tutorial tonight and it's based on some of the mistakes that I've been making. So lately we've been seeing trading ranges that have a small implied move and a much larger 30-day average volatility. So that can make it a little bit confusing to choose a strike. When the 30-day average volatility is a lot closer, sometimes we'll see 571, 569, and then 568 will be the 30-day average volatility. So there's a lot more agreement within the trading range. But when the 30-day average volatility much wider than the implied volatility on the day, trading the implied move on that front contract might not be the best idea, and even the spreads that come with using the 0 DTE and the 1 DTE. So today, for example, if you sold 571, 569, that would have closed at a total loss. We did close completely outside of that. We closed under that 569 strike at 568.59. So selling 571, 569 was not a good plan. But if you add the three strikes together, so 571, 569, and 565, let's get the calculator out. So 571 plus 569 plus 565 divided by 3 would give us the closest strike that we should trade at 568.33. Rounded out, that would be 568. So look at where we closed, 568.59. If you sold 568 and then took that $2 wide spread that was here, so 568, you sold that one and you bought 566, that would have closed up 100%. So let's try that with SPX. With SPX, if we added all three strikes together, that would be 57.35 plus 57.20 plus 56.75. That would equal 17.130, and divide that by 3. And so 57.10 would be the strike that you would sell. So 57.10 is just underneath where we closed. So that would have filled down here and we would have closed up, and that would have closed 100%. That was a very accurate way to find that strike. 57.10 is just underneath where we closed. And I'm not going to say that this is going to be 100% because we're always going to have those days that just go completely outside of range. But you could see that that was way more accurate than if you sold 57.35, 57.20, those would have closed at a total loss here. So if you sold instead the three together, 57.10 right here, and then did the $15 wide spread, you would have had 57.10 and 56.95, and that would have closed up 100%. So do yourself a favor and learn from my mistakes. When the implied move is small and the 30-day average volatility is much wider, in this case 0.67% implied and 1.75% is the 30-day average. When it's such a disconnect, add the three strikes together and then use that as your strike. Get further out, get to a safer place that's a little further down the trading range. And mostly I just made that video for me to remember to do that, because many times over the years I've seen small implied moves and big 30-day average volatility, and it always seems to be the same thing. We end up trading in the outskirts, and finding a better strike is necessary. So hopefully that helps, and see you guys soon.